Two new Titans. Ben Jones slides to the right, and the head coach previews Saturday night. This is Titans Today, fueled by Gatorade. After a day off on Tuesday, the Titans were back at work today, padded up in the sauna that is St. Thomas Sports Park on the final day of July. General Manager John Robinson switched out two receiver spots since the team last practiced. Enter Tanner McAvoy, a 6'6" former Seahawk who averaged 18 yards per catch on his 14 grabs in 2016 and 17. Last year, McAvoy bounced around 4 NFL teams, spending most of his time on practice squads. The other addition, Poppy White, an undrafted rookie from Ohio University. McAvoy and White take the place of Joe Parker and Cameron Batson on the roster. Batson was placed on injured reserve with an undisclosed injury. More offensive line looks. Third-year man Corey Levin got the nod today with the first team at center. Ben Jones moves from the pivot to right guard. Jones made 29 starts at guard when he was with Houston, 13 on the right side. Another Titans veteran, Cameron Wake, has looked impressive in his work at outside linebacker. Amie Wells took today away from this desk to catch up with the 37-year-old.
How big of an adjustment has this Dean Pease defense been for you?
Well, I think it's been a lot of fun. I mean, Dean is a guy who's obviously he's a tremendous football mind, and he puts players in the right position to make plays. I mean, if you look at our defense, you got guys coming from everywhere. Sometimes it's a corner blitz, you got safeties coming up the middle, whatever it may be. And I think when you have that kind of situation, each player has their opportunity to kind of have the team on their back at that moment and make a big play. And at the same time, everybody can hold that player accountable, and it kind of gets passed around from person to person, play to play, game to game. And each guy's making different plays, and it keeps everybody engaged, and it's a lot of fun to play because you never know what you're going to get.
To watch Amie Wells' entire interview with Cameron Wake, we invite you to go to TitansOnline.com. We also invite you to be at Nissan Stadium this Saturday night for the Titans kickoff party, sponsored by Pinnacle. The event and parking are both free, and the football starts at 6 p.m. Jake Owen will perform after the Titans finish their work. Lots of activities for the kids, including autographs and fireworks. And speaking of fireworks, the Titans players plan to go all out on Saturday night, with specific game situations being the game plan. What really figures to create the heat is Mike Vrabel's plan to make his summer workout warriors captains of the teams that will face off on Saturday.
It's going to be a real game without the kickoffs and without the tackling, but we're going to put the ball down. They drafted coaches, they drafted players, and we're excited. And so now guys that were in the second group or the third group could be playing next to guys in the first group. And so we'll see how guys respond.
Remember, that's Saturday night at 6 o'clock at Nissan Stadium. Parking and admission are free. I'm Mike Keith, and this is Titans Today, fueled by Gatorade.